Welcome to the ladies' room. I'm Angi.
I'm Jacquelyn.
And I'm Paige.
Today we have a special guest with us. This is Victoria Woods, financial advisor and financial diva, as she calls herself. And she's written a new book. Tell us a little bit about your book.
Well, thank you, first of all, for having me, girls. This is great. I've seen you online, and I just love it, and I'm sharing it with everybody because I think it's so exciting. But my book is called It's All About the Money, Honey, and that is based on, I know you love that. Because, girls, it is all about the money, honey. But it was based on my radio show, It's All About the Money, Honey. Because everything really is. And it's really kind of tongue-in-cheek. And so when you read it, and people that know me know what I mean by saying it's all about the money, honey.
Right.
Yeah. It's been very exciting.
And tell us a little bit about how you have helped women in the past and in the present, you know, how you want to make women aware, whether it's a woman in the workplace or a woman at home, a stay-at-home mom, you know, those type of, you know, what scenarios do you kind of help them with and, you know, their goals, their aspirations when it comes to finances?
Well, the most important thing is to know that we're all the same, and we all spend money and we manage money. And the thing is, you can't put your head in the sand and pretend like someone said the other day. I was guest speaking at an event downtown Oklahoma City, and this woman said, "Now, ladies," she said, "you know, when I got married," and she's a big executive here, so I can't name her, but she says, "You know, ladies, when I got married, of course, you know, I make really good money, but my husband, I thought, of course, is going to take care of me, and so I didn't think about my 401ks, or like you said earlier before we started, on the Roth accounts. I just thought, oh, my husband's going to take care of me." And a girlfriend of mine just kept nagging me until I started participating in my 401k, which is one of the best things you could possibly do. But only once you're out of debt. When I hear people saying I have credit card debt of, you know, 10, 20, 30, and I'm like, my heart's palpitating, that, you know, you don't do that. You're going backwards. So you must make sure that when you start investing that, you know, you're out of debt. And like in my book, when you were talking about, you know, what did I put in here for women particularly, I give you steps. See, we're very structured. Women, we love steps. So let's start with step one. Where are we? And I give you actual free forms, even on my website, and we love free, is you can download, and there's some great sites to go to out there, but some of them are Greek, and it's real difficult to understand. So I wanted to make sure it was very easy to read and comprehensible, and just good basic information. So I give you steps. And one of the main reasons I wrote it is because I'd been asked to write it from women, and, you know, Victoria, please put it in writing for me. So not only do I come to a luncheon, but I can actually sit down and read it and go back to it. I mean, for about 4 or 5 years. And I thought, there's so many books out there. So I started looking at some of the books. Oh, I'm sorry, they're horrible. I mean, I love what I do. I love finance. But they bored and put me to sleep. So I said, couldn't close that puppy. I said, okay, we got to do something different. Because like on my show, it's where fun meets finance. If it's not fun, I'm not doing it. So I just figure most people are kind of like me. I mean, come on, if it's not fun, are you going to do it?
Probably not.
Probably not. So let's say, okay, how can we make this fun? But people give you steps. This was the real big thing to me. People give you steps. Like when you get ready and you're out of debt and you go to invest, the most important thing is to find that good partner, right? Somebody you can trust, that'll talk to you in English, that understands you, that will take the time. Well, that's looking for that right partnership, and it's very complicated. So I spend about 3 or 4 chapters in here on how to find a financial advisor. Who is a financial advisor? You know, real estate people will tell you they're a financial advisor.
Oh, no, they're not.
No. Thank you very much. Car dealerships now. Do you know? Watch the ads. Come on, watch the ads.
Yeah.
Credit card bills are coming in, people. You're going, come see us and we'll show you how to get a credit card debt. Now, come on. Angi, are you really going to listen to the card?
No.
You're getting in more debt. No. Come see us. We'll show you how to pay off your credit cards by buying a car. Come on.
Right.
It's not the right steps to take. But there's all these places you can go to, you know, you're going to interview an investment advisor, and here's the questions. As I'm reading these questions, I'm thinking, I would see it's so easy for me to put myself on the other side of the table. It's just a knack that I have. So I'm sitting there reading this like I know nothing. Like I'm intimidated, because I was. I was very intimidated, you know, before I had less than nothing. And I was intimidated, and so I just spent all my money. I bought nice clothes and cars. But I thought, if I'm reading these questions, how do I know what the answers are supposed to be? You don't. So I gave you the answers.
There you go.
I said,
like your phrase, smart girls finish rich. I think that's fabulous. Don't you guys? I think that we should definitely say.
Because you're smart women.
Yeah, we can finish rich.
Darn right. Why not? You just have to have a plan. So you have to decide where am I? This is, and you get them free. Just download them, and they're so simple. These aren't these 41-page comprehensive. Right. You don't need that to start. This is a basic plan. This is where I am. I always tell younger people, I said, think MapQuest. You put in where I am and where I'm going, and it gives you steps to get there, right? So we can all relate to that. So I say, just put in, this is where I am. Then you have to decide where you're going to go, meaning what is it, what kind of lifestyle. So you have to figure out, where I'm going to live and how I want to live. So that's your ending point. And that's where a financial advisor comes in as well, is to help you determine what kind of lifestyle you want, and then you create the plan of, okay, let's figure out how we can get there. And I promise you, you can do it. I mean, you can become a millionaire. I mean, it's a numbers game.
Now I've got the 401k. Do you guys?
Oh yeah, I have the 401k. But
good job. Okay, excuse me. Applause all around. Kudos, girls. Good job.
What if you want something else? Like I really would like to retire between 55 and 60. I don't want to be, and Social Security is not going to be there, and it's probably a long shot. Right. So I can't rely totally on the 401k. So mutual
you
funds.
You are so right. See, Paige, people do not. Do you know that's the number one request I get when I do a seminar, a luncheon for women, is the fact that they want me to show them they call it the columns. So when we sit down and look at this, in the first column is the best way, because it's pre-tax dollars, is your 401k. Right. Used to, we only had the non-qualified, and that's the kind of account you want. Then you have the Roth account, which you brought up, because that's tax-free dollars. So, when it comes out to you, it's all tax-free. But because your 401k is going to be taxable 100%. What you put in, what you've earned, your taxes that you saved, your interest, everything, what your companies match, all of that's going to be taxable. So you want the middle column, that's called your non-qualified money, meaning your after tax. What you take home, where you put that determines. And this is exactly how I explain it when we're drawing it, and we write out, what do you want to do with this money? Is it for a car? Maybe you want to buy a really expensive car. There's nothing wrong, girls, with buying expensive, pretty, shiny, furry stuff. There's nothing wrong with it. But you can actually, in that column, you can do with whatever you want, Paige, with that money. That means you can retire early, and that's honestly what most of my clients do, because you're right. In the point you're saying is my 401k, Social Security, you can't get it anyway if it's going to be there. And none of y'all think it's going to be there. And sorry, I'm kind of with you on that deal. But of course, I've been saying that since 1988. This is nothing new. No surprises here. But what you do with that money is then you can certainly go in and you take those funds. And what most of my clients do, they either start another business. They can buy a car, but they use that money because let's say they're 50 or 55. You don't want to start taking your 401k money until you're 50 and a half, because otherwise you're going to get penalized 10%, and then you're going to get it as earned income as well. So that's close to 40% for most people. That's a huge ouch, and I talk about that a lot.
That's why it's so important to have a financial advisor, because there are so many little things, that we don't think about, we don't know, we don't understand. I don't, at least, and so it's nice to have someone to lead you through and help you. So you need to check out It's All About the Money, Honey by Victoria Woods.
Thank you so much for being here.
And if anyone would like to email us at studio@opubco.com. And what's our website?
Just go to newsok.com, and in the search, your keyword is Ladies Room. You can find our page, our blogs, and all of our wonderful shows. Thank you so much.
Thank
Wonderful
you.
guests
Thank you.
have made them so good.